Welcome, Larry Ankers.
So hi, Gary. Thank you very much for inviting me to join you this afternoon.
It's a great pleasure, Larry. Larry currently works as the Director of Commercial Operations at Solenis in Sparta, New Jersey. As you might have guessed from his introduction as an overachiever, his work at Solenis is just a really small part of what he contributes to the paper industry. He also spent many years in leadership positions within the Taffy Paper and Board Division, as well as the Additives Committee. His work in the paper industry has led to multiple publications, culminating in the honor of Taffy Fellow being bestowed on him in 2013. However, what you might not have guessed is the man that is sitting on this call with me is actually a three-time high school state wrestling champion, which was a passion he continued to pursue during his undergraduate degree. You might ask, only 3 championships? What happened to 4? High school's 4 years. Well, I'll let Larry answer that question.
What? You want me to tell everybody I broke my wrist in 2 spots and had to sit out states my senior year? Yeah, it wasn't much fun.
The fact that that's the only thing that limited you to having 4 really states to that fire that we already referenced, Larry.
Well, who knows what would have happened, but I didn't even get a chance to try.
So, Larry, my first several questions revolve around the fog that surrounds the start of the journey for so many young professionals once they reach the end of their undergraduate work. You mentioned to me in the past that during your PhD work, you found yourself really going in the opposite direction of many of your classmates when it came to jobs after college. While they all left for the big pharmaceutical jobs, you chose to jump headfirst into the fog that was the paper industry with a chemistry degree. With that being said, what factors about the paper industry helped you clear the fog and make that final decision coming out of school?
Yeah, well, I had the very good fortune of working for Betts Paper Chem, or Betts Laboratories, I guess it was at the time, during my graduate studies at Penn State. I took kind of a 1-year pause, and I had the opportunity to go work, on the specialty chemical side of supporting industries and solving problems for them and contributing to their operational efficiency. And I found that challenge just very rewarding. So I had a sense that that's something I enjoyed doing. And when it came time to start interviewing after I scheduled my thesis defense, International Paper happened to be coming to State College to interview for grad students. And so had the opportunity to interview with Dennis Kalberg from IP's Erie Research Center, and we hit it off. He's a great person, became one of my dear friends and mentors. And but he gave me the opportunity to work maybe a third of the time, at my desk, a third of the time in a pilot plant or at the lab bench, and then a third of the time kind of out in the field solving problems. And I knew from that time at Betts that was a great fit for me. So you're right. Most of my classmates went to places like Bristol Myers Squibb or Merck to kind of pursue their careers. But I knew this was something I wanted to try, and it turned out to be a great fit for me. The folks at the Erie Research Center became like a family, and the job was everything I hoped it would be. And it just launched the career that I'm still enjoying today.
Yeah, I think you really point out the family and the diversity part of the paper industry. That family atmosphere is something we've heard all the time from the mills. And then the diversity feature, I think, is really what helps clear up some of that fog that some individuals within the paper industry have coming out, is that you have so many different routes that you can take in paper mills, whether it be supervisory, whether it be quality, whether it be R&D. There's really something for everybody. There's a flavor out there for everybody, if you will. And trying to find that like mentor, like you mentioned, where they can take you under their wing, they can show you what's out there. That's critical piece coming out of school. And I really like that you found that early on. But I think those are 2 features that we've seen discussed in the past with the paper industry, and I really appreciate you bringing them to light on this call.
Mm-hmm.